Welcome to another edition of Trooping Thursday. I am your host, River, aka Joe Rivera, and I know. They know who you are. I'm just trying to be nice. Anyway, as always, is my companion R42T. We have a lot to go over this edition of Trooping Thursday, but before we do, let's give a big thanks to our big three sponsors. TJ Wanagas, the CEO of the 501st Legion's Midwest Garrison. Dana Severson, the CEO of the Rebel Legion's Nar Shaddaa Base. And Bridget Cho, the principal of the Galactic Academy's Death Star School of Illinois. R4 and I just got back from the Peach State of Georgia. Yeah, well, they were handwritten signs that said peaches. I don't trust handwritten signs. Well, that's why we didn't go. I don't trust anybody out there. I don't think they'd be that safe. Anyway, R4 and I just got back from Georgia, and Georgia is the home of the 501st Legion's Georgia Garrison. They've been in operation since 1998. They've been going strong for about 27 years. Pretty cool stuff. As many of you know, R4 and I have made a surprise trip to see all that Georgia has to offer. And that was your fault. Anyway, our first stop was the Georgia Aquarium, considered the best aquarium in the United States. Sadly, we were kicked out shortly after we arrived. Probably because someone or something decided to get a closer look at whale sharks. While I tried to reason with R4, he was definitely breaking some rules. Yeah, you were. Talking with alligators, getting shocked by eels, and more. We then headed to the Jimmy Carson Library, where R4 was attempting to give a speech as to why he should be the next CEO. Of what exactly, I have no idea. We also visited Truist Park, where R4 decided to ruffle some feathers by wearing his St. Louis Cardinals hat. Really didn't work. If anything, everyone was impressed with his hat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Finally, we visited the Coca-Cola Museum, where once again, R4, yes, you did. He tried to break the vault where the secret formula was kept, supposedly. Whatever. Needless to say, I think the city of Atlanta has us blacklisted for some time. Don't tell TJ. And other news, it was just announced that the Legion Formal is now open. Hence why R4 is wearing his nice little, yes, I'm pointing out the bow tie, Well, it's a formal. Well, I know you can't eat real food. Anyway, and the registration is now open. This year we have a new location. It is the Holiday Inn and Suites, Carroll Stream / Wheaton, which is 150 South Gary Avenue in Carroll Stream, Illinois. The date for the formal this year is February 28th, 2026. The committee has worked really hard to come up with something fantastic and fun, as in years past. So get your tickets early and book your rooms early. This year promises to be an amazing time. Big thanks to Chris and all the team working on this formal. We're excited to see what you guys have planned this year. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, that's the sound. That's the sound of a new Trooper of the Month. This month for July is our very own Chris Bellarnilli. That's right. Chris was recognized for all her hard work in trooping, organizing this year's Legion Formal, and her work on trooping. I know you like her more than me. You don't have to rub it in. Anyway. For all her work on Trooping Thursday. Thanks so much, Chris, for all you do for us and everybody in the Legion. We really, truly appreciate all the hard work and effort you do. Without you, some of these things just wouldn't be possible. Todd Hoffman, the host of Big T and the Little T podcast and YouTube channel, is celebrating his 50th birthday, and he would like for some of us to come out and help him celebrate. He recently posted details on the forums, and the event is supposed to happen on September 6, 2025, which is a Saturday. If you'd like to attend and show Todd some Legion love, sign up. You only turn 50 once, and believe me, you don't forget it. Yeah. We got a new trooper added to the ranks of the Legion, and I am very proud to announce this trooper. Dan Quinn recently announced that Genevieve Severson earned their official trooper number, which is TI 83768. Congrats, Genevieve. We are so glad to finally have you become official, and I cannot wait to see you at an event really soon. You're following in your family's footsteps, and we're so excited to have you become one of us. One of us. I'm just trying to add some levity. He's just full of it today. Anyway, did you attend BenCon? We had such an awesome turnout and special guests. Even members of the Dune Tunes Cantina band made an appearance. It was such a fantastic time. Sadly, the festivities had to end early due to the extreme heat, but better be safe than sorry. Recently, a veteran member and prop maker extraordinaire, Thomas Spanos, is celebrating 20 years of his legendary dirge costume. This outfit was one of a kind and is something to behold in person. Personally, I always loved his Prince Zizor, but dirge has definitely rose to legendary status, as is the man himself. Happy anniversary on this amazing achievement, Thomas. We're so proud of you and all of the things you've contributed to the Legion as a whole. A few days ago, Joshua Robertson announced he was selling some of his kits. There will be an Innovos TK, a Shore Trooper kit, a Waltz Child Stormtrooper kit, Jawa robes, a partial Imperial Guard, and various helmets. As the date of this broadcast being released, we don't know what he may or may not have, so do check with him to see what he has available. Dan Quinn? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Apparently, we have a communique from good old Dan Quinn. He recently posted another great costuming tip. Are these boots correct? In his post, he added an image guide to help you decide when picking the right boots for your outfits. This is especially helpful when it comes to officer uniforms. On top of that, Dan is actually selling some of his own boots as well, so you know they're good stuff. So reach out to Dan for more information. And as always, he's willing to help work with you on any of your costume submissions. Talk about a jam-packed weekend. We had a massive weekend. As many of you know, this was Fan Expo weekend. Everyone turned out for this huge weekend, starting on Friday when Hayden Christensen, the Sith Lord himself, threw out the first pitch at the Cubs game. Is that not crazy or what? The Cubs franchise also gave him a Cubs jersey with the number 66 on it. Very cool stuff, and very cool to see Hayden out there throwing the pitch and also saying the seventh inning stretch with his daughter. I thought that was awesome. Got to have those dad moments, right? Anyway, as many of us made an appearance at the actual expo over the weekend, even the Dune Tunes Cantina making another appearance and a performance for many of the con goers. A lot of us got to visit celebrities and just have a good time hanging out with fellow Legionnaires and getting to catch up on those we haven't seen in some time. For all those that went, I hope you had a wonderful time and you stayed cool, because I know it was a very hot and stormy weekend. Then we had the Chicago Dogs game as well. Gotta give a huge thanks to the Bobs who EVCO'd this annual event. Through the grapevine, there were some challenges, we'll say, But the Bobs, as always, were top notch and were so awesome at this event. Again, big thanks to the Bobs for doing this for me while I was out. Can't thank you anymore, guys. I don't know. That might be a little too far-fetched. Okay. Yeah, birthdays. Yes, that was birthdays. Yes, birthdays. We're into birthdays now. Okay. All right. Love that sound. Love that song. As you know, it is now birthday section of the broadcast. We have a number of different troopers that we want to wish a happy birthday for. First, we have Tyler Spelios on Thursday, 8/28. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a great birthday and a great birthday weekend. Next, we have the Shuttlebug herself, Kimberly McCaffrey, on Monday, September 1st. After her, we have the Emperor's Hand herself, Sarah Zeman, on Tuesday, September 2nd. Following up with her, a veteran trooper, Brad Riverdahl, on Wednesday, September 3rd. Finally, to round things up, a special volunteer, a rebel in his own right, Daniel Williamson, on Thursday, September 4th. Happy birthday, Dan. Tyler, Kim, Sarah, Brian, and Dan, happy birthday from all of us here at Trooping Thursday. Yes. Well, they may not understand you. Okay. Now we are at the section of the troops. First is on August the 30th, the Kane County Cougars Star Wars Night in Geneva. This is on a Saturday. Your event coordinator are the Bobs. Arrival time is 4 p.m. Event time is from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. This event could use some more assistance. So please listen to Emperor Palpatine. Do it. Yes, sir. We will definitely try and attend this for our good guys, the Bobs. Next, our Legion photo shoot is back. That's right. We try to do this once a quarter. This time, this quarter will be Saturday, September the 27th. More details will be coming about time slots. But in general, you get to have a 30-minute session with myself at a studio. We will take professional photos of you and get them going or get them to you within 24 to 48 hours. You will get all the images from the session. The 30-minute session is $20. If you wish to book more time, then you'll have to pay an additional $20 for an additional 30 minutes. So usually we have about 10 slots, I think, 10 or 12. But again, more details to come once we have everything ironed out. And that will be on the books very, very, very soon. Yep, and that's it. That's all we have for Trooping Thursday this time. We hope you guys are having a wonderful... I'm getting that. I hope you're having a wonderful time, wonderful week, and staying out of the heat. It is very hot, and hopefully it will cool down before long. Thanks again from all of us here at Trooping Thursday. We hope you have a great time, and we'll see you next broadcast.